Yes, David. Yes, that's a good example of a model. Very cool. Okay, let's come back. Dave, Allison, um, let's recenter back. Does anyone else would like to share what they wrote down? Very good. All right. Well, throughout this next 10 minutes, we're going to be exploring models and we're going to actually have the chance to develop our own model. And we are going to watch a video and then make a model. So let's get right into it. Um, Now, Jim, okay, cool. Um, so we're going to have two breakout rooms. One is going to be group one and another is going to be group two. So first, I would like for us to watch a video. And this video is going to be on a plant. And normally, a plant is, it's people think a plant is boring, but something's actually going on with this plant. So we're gonna you're gonna watch the video and write down all of your observations about it. So an observation is just something that you notice about the video. So for example, it could be the leaves are green. It could be something as simple as that. So I want you to jot down all of them. And to give you a little background information on the video, this is of a plant that has not been watered for several weeks. And then you'll see it being watered, and then there'll be a 6-hour time lapse that's sped up to about a minute. So I'm going to play the video, and there's also a link that you can click if you have trouble seeing the video on my screen. So I'm going to play the video. All right, so that's your video. So I hope that you've all wrote down some of your observations that you made. So now we're going to go into our breakout groups. So in one breakout, the group one is going to be Shangyu, Amber, and David. Group two, Allison, Kate, and Thomas. And um, is the breakout groups in the chat? Yes. You okay? Yes, definitely. I had sent you all an email of the Google Slides, this presentation that I'm doing right now. So if you want to rewatch it, you can go into your email and click on the link and do it that way. Let me see here. Otherwise, here's the link, but I think the best way is for you to just check your email. So you can do that while you're in your breakout groups. Okay, so before you go into your breakout groups, each one of you is going to have a role. So there's the facilitator, so they're in charge of time management, keeping your group on task. The breakout group will last about 5 minutes. I'll be checking in on each group. The second role is the drawer, so you'll be presenting your model template to your group, and you'll be drawing on your model to represent your explanations. And you'll be typing up your explanation for each stage, beginning, middle, and end. And then the presenter will present to the class their group's observations, explanations using the created model, and your hypothesis if you've created it after the breakout groups end. And then each of these group roles, you don't have to be in that group role exclusively, or you can help out each other. So, and here's your agenda. So it's going to be 5 minutes. You'll determine which role you'll take. So each of you have the option of picking a role. Share out some of your observations that you made from the video. And then you're going to be using these model templates that I've created in Google Drawings for your group to write on. And it's going to have the beginning of the video, the middle, and the end stages of what the plant did. And you're going to write out explanations for the observations that you saw for each stage, the beginning, middle, and end. So here are your model templates. I've sent you all emails on this, so if you could open these up, and these are going to be what you're going to be working with. So if I open it, it's going to be a template for what you see. So I don't know if you've used Google Drawings at all, but there's some good features on here, like so you can type in your explanation here, and then you can draw on the actual picture of the plant at each stage. And to draw, you can use, there's a line here at the top, and you can do scribble, and you can actually draw lines on there to explain what you've been observing. And you can change like the line thickness, the line weight here to whatever you want. And so you'll be drawing on each picture to explain what you've observed. And at the very end, if you have time of the 5 minutes, you'll create a hypothesis for what you've seen. So, and we'll get into that more later as I go into each of your breakout groups. We can start going into the breakout groups right now. And if you guys could meet back at 6:36, then we'll come back and the presenter will present each of the findings. So, and here's what the presenter will be sharing with the class. So, and I'll be coming in and out of the breakout group rooms. So if you'll all, whenever you're ready, go to your rooms.